we are back with a sales prospecting video. This is part 2. Today I'm going to tell you 11 amazing things that I think are great hacks for a business and also great for a long-term strategy if you just sprinkle them on top of your existing strategy. So point number 1 is to write down a prospecting process for a lead. So every single time when we lead source, and if you're not someone who focuses on sales a lot, reminder to start focusing on sales ASAP. So whenever we try to sell somebody, we usually don't have a step-by-step process, and this is true for a lot of business owners. What I highly recommend is you have a 15-step process that is written and documented, and that is the same process you use every single time. And sometimes you will notice that, okay, if I do this differently, this works better, right? So whenever that happens, you change the process a little. And after like 3 or 4 months, you will have a foolproof system to make sure that every person you're speaking to is converting. So the first step to make sure that your prospecting process is amazing, you need to have it all documented. Now, another thing that I love to do is to share content. You have to think of content as 2 kinds of content. One is savable content, which is informational, and then one is shareable content, which people are going to share with their friends. So try to divide your content in these 2 categories. Savable content can be content like 10 steps on how to sales prospect, or 10 steps 10 steps on how to write the best email ever, right? Shareable content is something like point of view, I'm bored of working the whole day, but I have to work the whole day. Something like that, point of view kind of content, or something funny, something that's a kind of content piece that people want to share with others and laugh over it and build that relationship with someone. So try to divide your content in these 2 categories. The next tip that I have for you is this, and this is like gold, okay guys, this is magic. Send voice notes to follow up. A lot of times we have some prospects who will ignore our messages. You send them a lot of messages and emails and they don't really respond. So when this happens, what you could do actually is send them a quick voice note saying, hey, I sent you a few messages, I'm sure you're really busy running around. I just wanted to remind you that I'm waiting on your answer, and let me know if you want to work together. So when this happens, the person feels compelled to send you a message back, and this works 7 out of 10 times. So give it a try and let me know if it's worked for you. Also, pro tip, fun tip, try to be empathetic and caring in your voice notes, because people want to talk to a human and not to like a robotic personality, right? So try to put as much emotion and empathy in your messages as you can. Care about the other person and just solving their problem instead of trying to get money off of them. When you make this shift and then you send voice notes, it will change the game. The next tip that I have is to use email sequences to sell low ticket offers. So try to sell something that people don't have to think a lot about. Something that's like an ebook or a checklist or a worksheet, and use your email software to send them these email sequences, so that once you sell the low ticket offer, it kind of acts like a filtering agent, where everyone who buys your $10 product, they're interested in what you are going to do more. So you can later, after 6 months, pitch them for a more expensive product for a bigger price scale. Now, another thing I really love to do is, this is something I learned from another YouTube video, which I can't remember who taught me this, but I usually put up a LinkedIn poll, and every single person who reacts to the poll, I send them a message and say, hey, I saw that you said you agree to the poll. I just wanted to understand more about your opinion, right? And this always sparks a conversation which you can use to lead into a pitch. What else do I have? So, okay, another thing that you could do is make a list of 20 leads, 20 companies that are your target audience, and send them a physical copy of your lead magnet. And this is something that people don't expect that you do, and this is something that works really well. So try this out and let me know if this works for you. Point number 7 is actually something I learned from Rachel Peterson. She's amazing. Check out her social media channels. She's my mentor as well. Is to write Haro articles. Haro. I will put the link in the description for you. Haro is basically help a reporter out. So what this does is give you tons of free PR, and when you have PR, you know you have leads, right? Another tip that is such a great idea for you to do. I made so many videos today, so whatever. So another thing for you to do is which is more of an investment, is to optimize the search engine optimization part of your website. Do SEO for your website. This will make sure that in the long term people are finding you. SEO is something that you have to do on a monthly basis. It's like content, right? You have to keep putting out content the same way you have to keep optimizing your website. So make sure you either get an SEO expert or learn how to do this yourself, and don't miss out on this incredible way to attract leads. Number 9 is another interesting thing that I learned from Rachel Peterson, is to have a live Facebook or Instagram video and ask people to comment for your freebie. So when they comment and say, hey, can I have the freebie, you send them a link to your landing page where you collect information, and this way you keep building your email list, which you can then use. Remember I told you to send the low ticket offers over email? You can use for that. Isn't that so cool? Step number 10 is to publish roundup posts. So roundup posts basically are a compilation of all the informative posts you have done, and you put it in one post. For example, hey guys, at the end of January, I just want to remind you, and I want to make sure that you can find the things you need. Here are 10 articles on how to create great content that I have written for you. So this kind of content is really helpful for someone who's trying to save time and also trying to go through a lot of information in a limited period of time. So you could publish roundup posts, and every single person who reacts to the post on LinkedIn or comments on the post, you could send them a message, and which can lead into an interesting conversation. Number 11. Okay, this is the last great idea I have about sales prospecting for this video, is to make a case study. So make a PDF version of your client's case study, introducing to everyone who your client is, what they do, how you helped them, what are the problems you solved, and how you solve them. If you have screenshots of results, before and after photos, that would be amazing. Create this case study and put it up on LinkedIn or your social media channels and say, hey guys, this is how I helped a client go viral, or this is how I helped a client increase their sales by 50%. And every single person who comments and reacts to it, you can start a conversation with them. That's it guys, 11 things to help you prospect better and get more money into your business. Let me know if this helped, and like and subscribe to my channel if you love it. Bye.